Fat Finger Movie. Welcome in to Jody said it first. He always says it first, and we're going to get this top 50 ranked off.
So this is my son's top 50 NBA players of all time. But since this is my shit, you see back there my top 3 of all time. See that guy right there? That's, for most part, people's GOAT, especially if they are an adult. Some people who are younger might have this guy as their GOAT. You know, I understand it if they're a certain age. I get it. But like AI said, y'all better stop forgetting who the hell the Mamba is, goddammit. My GOAT is Kobe. That's my GOAT. But my top 3 is 1, 2, 3. But this is JJ's list. He gonna run it off to me. A lot of these gonna be the first time I'm hearing, and I'm gonna give my reaction.
All right, so number 1 is Jordan. There's no debate, really, to me at least. LeBron's number 2.
No, number 3. Go ahead.
And I got Kareem number 3.
What makes you put LeBron number 2, only behind Jordan? And you said who number 3?
Kareem
Number 3. So where is Kobe?
Kobe's my number 4.
So we'll get to Kareem in a minute. What makes you put LeBron above Kobe and only second to Jordan? It's because he's 14, y'all. But go ahead.
No, I don't like LeBron. Though. You know this, but so like with LeBron, like how it used to be, I had LeBron as my number 4. Like before, like this season and the year before. So year before this season, I had LeBron in my 4th spot, but it's just at a certain point, it's like I don't know. It's just
he don't know.
Like,
I'm gonna answer
like
the question for him. And I don't have no proof of this, but I'm telling my child this. I look at some of his lists, and I feel like they're heavily influenced by whatever he found on the internet, and he just put his own spin on it. You ain't got no reason. How you got LeBron number 2 all time, but you can't give me a solid reason why?
See, okay, so
it's because he's 14.
Over Kobe, it's kind of just like.
Yeah. Just answer that part. Why is LeBron over Kobe? Just answer that part.
Like with LeBron, like he's just like more
what?
Overall player. First of all, like, that's what I was saying.
If you gonna say he's an overall player, he's more overall player than Jordan too.
But listen, I wasn't finished, right? But I feel it's just Jordan is like no matter what, like LeBron can't touch Jordan.
How you know? You ain't never watched that nigga play, other than what I done showed you and what you done looked up. You ain't never seen Michael play. Go ahead,
listen, right?
This nigga got me fucked up.
Go ahead. But with LeBron, it's just like it's. See, okay, so Kobe, it was just like it's like.
So you gonna have to get to it, man. Right. We on the time.
All right, you right. All right, so Kobe, right? I feel like LeBron and Kobe's like level, right? I've always had Kareem over Kobe, even though I think Kobe's the better Laker. It's just like
make it make sense, people.
Just listen, so like with Lakers stuff, Kobe.
That's one of my sound effects. Make it make sense, people. Go ahead.
And then plus the stuff he did with the Bucks, I have Kareem over Kobe, right? And
I understand that. I respect that.
Then with it's like I really don't know why I have Bron over Kareem, but
you know what? We're gonna move on because you can't even give an answer why you got.
But after the scoring thing, I have Bron over Kareem.
Kareem is the greatest basketball player, like the greatest winner in basketball ever. If you go back to what he did in high school, what he did in semi-pro stuff, what he did at UCLA, what he did in the league. If you just look at overall going back to as a 14-year-old, your age, that's when you go to high school, Kareem has more accomplishments than anyone ever. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to all-time greatest Laker, I don't have Kareem above Magic because Kareem was still phenomenal. He was still the cap, but he had to get Magic there. They had to get Magic there to really change stuff up and take stuff there. Plus, Magic is a lifelong Laker. Kobe's a lifelong Laker. And Magic said it, he said it after Kobe got number 4. No, it might have been number 5. But yeah, he said it either in 09 or 2010. Kobe Bryant is the greatest Laker ever. So the way I took that, if Magic Johnson said it, damn it, who am I to go against it? If he's saying that this guy is better than him as a Laker. So ever since we either beat the Magic in 09 or the Celtics in 10, I've said Kobe's the greatest Laker.
Yeah. Kareem is my third greatest Laker.
Who's your number 5 player on this list? We got
number 5. All right, you are. Magic's my number 5.
Once again, I put Magic above Kareem, but I also put Kobe above all 3 of them niggas.
Larry Bird's my number 6.
I love Bird to death. Love Bird. I believe with the evolution, Bird may not be in my top 10 anymore. Yeah, I got Bird, I think 12. I haven't completed. I had to, once I, by the way, I'm Team Galaxy. Team Samsung Galaxy, by the way. Fuck iPhones. I had an S8 Plus for the longest. It got broke at work back in 2021. I had to go ahead and get this S21 Plus, and I still love it. It's perfect. But I lost all my notes. I had like my top 50, maybe even top 100, but I lost my notes. But as you see, I was trying to build the list back up for you, but I do got it filled out up into 14. I love Bird, but Bird is not in my top 10 anymore.
I got Curry at 7.
You got who?
Steph.
After what he did last year, I had to give him, it's so hard with Steph because I don't know where to put Steph at for all-time greatest point guards because he's not a point guard to me. But that's where he's listed at position. But I did have to put Steph in the top 10 last season. I got him number 9.
I got Tim Duncan at 8.
I got him number 6 or 7. I got him 8. But I really probably could put him at 7.
Okay. I got Shaq at 9.
Shaq's 11 for me.
All right, and then I got Hakeem at 10, rounding out my top 10.
I got Hakeem at 10. So you don't have Bill Russell or Wilt Chamberlain.
Bill and Russ. Bill and Wilt are right outside my top 10 at 10 and 11.
Russell is 6. I don't like the Celtics. I don't fuck with the Celtics, and honestly, I really don't even respect them championships in the 50s and 60s if we being all the way real. But at the end of the day, the man got 11 rings as a player, 13 overall. That has to be credited with something. If I'm going to disrespect him, I'm going to disrespect him by not having him in the top 5. Bill Russell's number 6. I take Wilt over him, but Wilt couldn't beat him. So Wilt's number 7 for me.
The reason I have Bill Russell and Wilt Chamberlain outside is because it is like 50s.
And I agree,
yeah.
but there's
only like 8.
Like I said, I'm gonna disrespect them to the extent of not having them. Like a lot of old heads will have them in their top 5. I got them 6 and 7. Y'all gonna have to deal with that and say it's disrespectful not having them in top 5. But bitch, they 6 and 7. But I'm not gonna take them out of my top 10. Yeah. Not yet. I mean, with evolution, it's possible. If Steph do some more crazy shit, Durant still is in the league. If he can do some shit without all this fucking help, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we'll see. Yeah. Right now, that's how I got it. I got Shaq 11, Bird 12. Oscar Robertson 13, Jerry West 14.
All right, so my 13 is Oscar Robertson. I got Dirk 14, KD at 15, Jerry West 16.
You said Dirk is 14?
Yes, sir.
Dirk's in that top 30, top 25 range for me. Who you had at 15?
KD. And then I got Jerry West at 16.
My problem with Durant is you went and joined these niggas in the world. We ain't gonna even get to that a lot. Yeah, you joined these niggas. These niggas won 73 games. OKC had them down 3-1. They came back and beat you. And then you go join them. That's the bitch move. That's the biggest bitch move ever. LeBron started the bitch moves, but Kevin took the bitch moves to a whole nother level. And he's still doing it to this day. And I got respect for Kevin. And you know what, Kevin? I know you be listening. So if you want to come talk about it, you want to talk about it in any way, I would love to be able to set that up with you, my brother, because I know that you definitely listen and you don't have no problem responding. And I respect that. So I used to make fun of you for it. But, I respect your Twitter fingers, man. But yeah, man, he got to do something. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna harp on it. But he got to do something alone. He got to do something without this super team for me to have him that high. But go ahead.
All right. So, like I said, Jerry West 16. I have Giannis 17.
Jerry got to be higher. Giannis, that's an appropriate placing for him right now because I feel like Giannis still has an opportunity to be top 5 all time.
I feel like he can.
So him being right outside your top 15 right now, I respect that.
And that's unbiased because that's my favorite player all time. I have KG at 18.
I respect that you got Dirk above KG. That's always been a difficult thing right there. But we talking about power forwards, and you ain't even mentioned the two greatest power forwards yet, other than Duncan with the rings.
Moses Malone is is at 19.
And even with that, I love Moses, but it's still two guys that you ain't mentioned that's above him too. He wasn't a power forward; he was a center, but it reminds me because he's a big man.
And I know who you talking about. I have Jokic at 20, and then I got Karl Malone at 21.
I don't know if Jokic is 20 yet, but he's approaching it. Because Jokic is somebody else who could be right there with Giannis.
Yeah, that's
and get
my
up
mindset.
in that top 55.
Reason really when I was first updating and stuff, I had Jokic at that 30, but then I feel like that's too big of a gap between Giannis and Jokic. Just really
I mean, like I said, I wouldn't be mad at Giannis being a little lower too. They both have so much time left because they still got at least 10 years in this league. I think them being more closer to 30 than closer to 20 is appropriate.
Yeah.
But I respect it. But Karl Malone way too low. You got him at 21. Karl Malone got to be in that top 15 range. He got to be somewhere between 14 and 17 or something. And like I said, even on mine right now, my updated, I don't have him or Barkley. But trust me, they probably coming in around that 15 to 20 range, just because there's also another guy that you ain't mentioned that's in that mix too that would have to probably go above Malone and Barkley and above Stockton, and that's above Isaiah. I was just saying it right, above Stockton, and that's Isaiah.
Stockton's way lower on my list.
But go ahead, that's because you need to go watch the film. John Stockton was a bad motherfucker, man. But go ahead.
All right, so after Karl Malone, I got D Wade
at 22.
22. How you feel about that?
I'm not mad at it. I probably might have him a smidget lower, but I'm not mad at it. He's third greatest shooting guard of all time.
And also on the Paul Pierce over D Wade. I have Paul Pierce a lot lower. He's in my 30s.
Just
and stuff.
come on, we gotta finish top 25.
We already talked about I have David Robinson at 23. How you feel about that?
I don't know. I'd have to come back to that. I probably got Robinson a little lower.
And then Barkley's in my 24.
I put Barkley and Malone together. I put both of them higher than that 25 range, more so in that 20 range, 20 to 15 range.
Okay. And then 25 is Kawhi.
That's interesting. I don't see how you got KD above Kawhi right now. But I get it on career-wise. Kawhi still is just as accomplished, and he's done this stuff with way less than KD's done it with. But, they both are going to end up in that top 25 anyway, so I'm not mad at it. But we're going to cut it right there. We're going to go to a second video to do 26 through 50. Once again, this is Javion's list. I'm just critiquing it and giving my opinion on it.